Hello, fair traveler. I must forewarn you before we go any further. This is no place for happy endings. They shan't be found here. If you wish for such a story, if the current tale has been completed, you shall find in the description a link to a happier tale, a story filled with coincidences and little niceties, a world where things are kind. And a perfect ending can always be found. That will be in the description after this tale has been fully run. However, should you want to see what would happen in a world without kindly intervention, or if you wish to see a story delve into the deepest, darkest pits, a story doomed for failure, if you wish to come in with such knowledge, I heartily welcome you. Join me today as we take a plunge into a darker tale. Still sleeping? Gosh. Wakey, wakey, woman of unknown origin. So that's what it takes to wake you up. Hmm. Oh, by the gods, I would assume you would have woken up already by now with all the sound going on, but I guess not. I guess not. Somebody's a very heavy sleeper. Oh, you have honestly no idea. Interesting. Well, we'll get into that later. I have a question for you first. Oh, you've been asked so many questions already. Well, pretty girl, I haven't asked you any questions, so can you give me a chance? Oh, thank you, thank you. So why are you in here? No, it's not obvious to me. I've actually been keeping an eye while I've been getting everyone else out, and you have no magic mark. You don't seem to have any magical items from what I can gather. And they didn't even put magic sealing. No transformation ones either. I'm honestly stumped. Because like those are normal shackles. They're even lesser than normal shackles. Normal shackles have like mana in them. But no, these are like cast iron. Yeah, that's a big deal. Most of the time they're either made through mithril, agrarium, or amethyst. But yours are literally cast iron. The most common of shit. So like are you a fae or something? Do you have like fae affinity or something? I don't think anyone have a fae affinity, but who knows? No. Then could you please explain to me, pretty girl, why you have such a special setup when nobody else has anything like that? Because you're normal. So you're a norm. Okay, let me know then. In the greatest of things, what could you have possibly said that made it that way a norm is in here? Hmm? You're gonna, you're gonna, that you are going to save the world. Ugh. Oh no, the world needs saving, or that you're here to save the world. Either one, either one. Oh, darling, I'm sorry I'm laughing so much, but we do have a little bit of time for me to laugh. Because if you're serious, love, just you know you need power to save the world, right? Even if I take you at face value. And the second claim, the second one, I can totally see them being pissed off by that, is that you're implying the world needs to be saved. Now that's a big one for the Magic Council. Poke a lot of egos when you say something like that. But seriously, what what could have deluded you to go over and say something like that to her? Like seriously, you go over and say that in front of the Magic Council because you were kidnapped to save this world. Wait, this world? What do you mean? Oh. Oh, you don't come from this world. Okay, yeah, sure, totally. 100%. So that's why you're put up like this. Totally. Totally, 100%. Well, nothing's changed in my tone, darling. Nothing at all. So that's the reason that you need to go. Are you sure? Are you 100% sure? Totally irresponsible then for them to send somebody so fucking delusional. Just, it makes sense. We weren't expecting anything big to happen, but like, still, really? A sham trial because you poked at their egos. Oh, darling, you have to be delusional. Another world. Honest. And you somehow got kidnapped and given a great purpose to save this world? Okay. More likely you're just somebody who, wanted to push things a little. Or some delusional person. Still, that doesn't make any sense for them to just leave you here. I guess only powerful people are fighting the king class. You don't have a reaction to me saying that. That's weird. What's a... You're joking, right? You're joking. Huh. Maybe I was giving those old fools a bit too little credit. If you genuinely have no idea, then somebody's manipulated your memories. Well, it's the only thing that makes sense. You can't have actually come from another world. So... Interesting. That would be something worth investigating, I suppose. If you don't remember then, monsters come in many different classes. The first is fighters, then squires, knights, knight commanders, which are kings which have failed their test and survived, and kings. Kings are as high as we've ever gotten as a monster. And we were expecting... We've beaten one recently. And normally it takes like 5 months for one to manifest. And it only took 2 this time. I can totally see such an irregularity being even more to piss them off. Still, you shouldn't be able to die in here. Nor is anyone else, honestly. As I said, I've already gotten everyone else out. I was a bit I didn't know exactly what your deal was, so I kind of wanted to deal with you last. And we didn't... Oh, you really are a norm then. Oh, just another piece got kind of gobbled up. So, I'm taking you out of here. Oh, really? You need to save the world, because otherwise everyone, including you, is going to die. That's what's most important right now. I think not dying to a king-class beast is a little bit more important. Having a king-class monster eat you up kind of doesn't... I don't see that really helping save the world. So, if you're not going to put your delusions aside, which makes sense if they're magically reinforced, then come with me. How am I getting you out of here? Oh, darling. I keep not grasping the fact that you know nothing. My apologies on that. The name, what you can call me, is Rusty. And, as you can tell from here, there's a bit of a door to your cell. So, with just a hand and a bit of frost seeping out, it'll take me a little bit, but, every level of an element is useful Frost may be the weakest that you can get as an ice, well, an ice level. Not maybe as affinities, but like if you genuinely know nothing, then imagine it as a totem pole, where at the highest, you're able to literally make frozen fire and like blue flames that literally just freeze things instead of anything else. And on the lower levels, it's like blizzards or, hail or freezing rain. The lowest level would be for the ice affinity, frost like myself. But the thing is, it may have the least abilities, but every level has its use. Such as frost. I'm able to fill up an area and slowly freeze something. For anything like a log, that allows me to make a perfect replica. So, you're free here, and if that's genuinely no magic, I'm gonna free your mandibles. 1 second. Oh, this one's gonna take me less time. However, you're coming with me. If you're genuinely from another world, you have nobody to back you up. No place to go to, right? Yeah, it totally makes 100% sense too, in case you can't remember anything. So, you're gonna be under my care while everything's going over right now, okay? Just to make sure that everything's sorted, and you don't suddenly die from a non-magical means, okay? Good. And there we go. Come on. If you want to save the world, you have to come join me. Good girl. So come on. Let's go. As you have already been informed, this tale is doomed to failure. But I should perhaps inform you, my dear audience, of what it is. For a perfect story to exist, there are a few things that have to line up. Little coincidences or little happenstances. Little plot points for a perfect ending. And already, from the start, we've missed one. 3 nails hang above this coffin, dooming it to failure. The first is that our lovely little Frosty doesn't have the full scope. She wasn't there during your judgment, and as such, 19 hours were lost, along with her initial disbelief. Unfortunately, on this version of the tale, I cannot intervene. So, unfortunately, the next 2 nails are doomed to fall. Keep an eye out for them. They'll be quite important for this tale and the next. Anyway, with those mechanics out of the way, why don't you keep listening towards this doomed little story?